13, you'll be happy to know there was a couple of members in our chat that ended up holding SDOT over the weekend. So they got a little bit of a Monday surprise here. Shout out Jay Weil. We'll give you a registering for that as well. SDOT, of course, this was one of the big runners there on Friday. It did kind of come back to earth, but now it's getting jacked up again. And the volume, like the pre-market volume, very comparable to the volume that we saw there on Friday. So could be in play here. Now, we've seen some of these have a lot of volume in the pre-market, then it really kind of comes back into earth once the market opens. That's definitely something to watch for here. But SDOT, next leg up here, just shy of 26. Looks like it's at the VWAP right now. Just a reminder here, quick peek at the short interest, 6.42%. And I think this was, 1 day to cover, so negligible days to cover there. Float on this, 1.35 million, and there was no news, it looks like, that accounted for all of this. Oh, well, no, you know what? No, I beg your pardon. I'm sorry. There was. We had a Form 8 come in on Friday at 5. And I actually went through this a little bit here. So this is a little bit dilutive. It is an 8K filed by SDOT Group. And this is a debt restructuring transaction dated August 21st, 2026. The two remaining debenture holders sold their debentures for cash to a new party. And then real quick here, then in the same batch of transactions, SDOT and Shaka entered a debt settlement and share issuance agreement, wiping out that $543,000 of debt entirely in exchange for issuing about 67,936 new shares of common stock, affixed at a price of $8. So it looks like they cleared debt with stock, which is dilutive, but at the same time they cleared debt. Net result here, stock's up 65% on that. Quick peek at the short interest on this one, 6.42% of the float shorted with 1 day to cover. Float on this, 1.32 million. We already took a look at that. What do you think about this, 13?
Past 30 days, and this one has some pretty interesting headlines here. They did have their second quarter earnings, which I'm going to have to wrap my head around this EPS number that's up from 80 cents year over year, 71.53 up from 80 cents. This is one I'd have to spend more time looking into.
Okay.
There's also this prospectus related to an offer. So I don't know if this is any good, this old news from July 28th, since you're saying the restructuring debt. It looks like if you take all of these things into account, based on what you were just saying, there's probably a lot more information you could extract from all that. So the debt restructuring, the earnings, and then there was one other thing that I saw. The integration of the OS Trade OS platform. I think all those things taken together is the reason why you're seeing this move multiple days. That would be my take on it. But
okay.
I without looking at any of this in detail, I can't say for sure if that's the case. But it seems like it's just been getting a string of good news lately.